Aiken, and I run the Utah chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's the leading nonprofit in the nation that is funding research, education, advocacy, and support for people who've either lost a loved one to suicide or are struggling themselves with suicidal ideation. I started volunteering about, 12 years ago after I lost my own father to suicide, so it's a very personal battle for me. At the time of his death, there just wasn't anything in our community. People weren't talking about it. It was a very shame-filled scenario. There was a lot of stigma, still is, surrounding the way he died. When we're dealing with youth suicide, absolutely there's some things we need to be cautious of. You know, right now it's the second leading cause of death for our youth, ages 10 to 19. We lost over 70 of our youth last year here in Utah alone. We need to help kids understand is that life is tough, yes, and they can experience bouts of depression. They can experience things like that. However, it doesn't happen to everybody. But if they are experiencing it, it's okay to ask for help and it's okay to tell somebody. You know, suicide does not need to be the answer. It's permanent. It's something I can't take back. You know, here in this life we have power. Here in this life we can do something to better our situation, you know, to identify what it is that we're struggling with and get help. The fact that somebody would take this issue on and tackle it is awesome. And what a great way, you know, bring the community together, you know, let them share in a night of art and creativity where we get to empower one another by seeing the talent and skills that we have, but also tackling an issue that needs our attention. You know, families need to talk about this. Parents need to be aware of what's going on with their kids. And kids need to know it's okay to have those conversations with mom and dad. The thing that people are just all too afraid of is that by talking about it, it gives someone the idea, and we know that is not true. Somebody that is struggling with suicidal ideation already has the idea. And because no one's talking about it, they don't feel comfortable in coming forward with that information. We need to address the issue. We need to be comfortable asking the question. You know, mental illness happens, it's real. And the way that manifests itself is in behavior. And a lot of times that's how we'll identify somebody at risk, is because we'll see behavior in them that's not normal for them. And definitely by giving them permission to say, yeah, I'm struggling, these are thoughts I'm having, we can get that person help. That's how we prevent suicide from happening. Reach out.